something.
Yeah.
You have nothing to prove to anyone, G.
No, you have
Honestly,
something to prove to
you have
yourself.
nothing to prove to anyone.
But
You
yourself.
don't have.
Except yourself.
Yeah.
You don't have to pull out an iPhone, the latest iPhone, just to get
17.
like recognition and be known as that guy who owns an iPhone. You don't have to be driving the latest Volkswagen TSI, bro.
Cold feet.
You don't the same.
Do you think because of money they actually change personalities or the people they were
I feel
before
like
the
it's,
money?
you have a different POR when you have money, like a different point of reference.
Mhm.
Like when you have money now, it's not like you're not rapping Katlala now, saying, hey, this song has to hit or else I'm staying here in the hole. you know?
So
It's
basically,
yeah,
they are
dog.
no longer dropping like the rents
It's
due.
part of the reason why today's football is so pop, dog. Hey yo, what up guys? It's your boy Macaset Makasana. O setang baseti ba basetwang ke baseti. Ba basetegang. Ga ke tsamaye ke le mong.
Always, Oaks. It's Tyse bringing at enticement to Y2KAY podcast. Let's get it.
Yes, guys.
How are you,
and
my brother?
Of course, my brother no. Pella also again, Mr. Sandile,
Oh,
my brother.
yes.
We
The
have to
introduction of the
acknowledge.
host now.
We have to. Is your mic on though?
Nah, my mic is on.
Oh, it's on.
Yeah.
The
Ghosting.
ghosting.
But why are you saying my name if I'm ghosting? Isn't a ghost a ghost? I just keep it calm.
Aish, that's a problem. I don't worry.
But anyways,
Actually, your crushes know your voice anyway, so it's fine. But don't worry. There's a lot of dog. You never know. Hands out here, dog.
Is it my crushes or my crutches?
Hey, you don't know, my brother. Hey, maybe both. Who knows?
hey,
So, guys,
how are you guys?
hey, me, guys. Ish, like life is giving me back shots. Like that's all I
Back
can
shots?
say. Hey, serious back shots, dog. Like, hey, dog.
That sounds so wrong though.
Hey,
Yeah,
dog. I
real.
know.
Life
That's
give
how
you back
bad it.
shots.
That's how
Why?
bad it is. That's how bad
Is
it
it
is.
shooting you at the back or
Back shots, serious back shots, guys.
Oh,
Like,
the one we all know and love.
that's what I love. I love giving other people back shots. I love giving other people back shots, but like now also life is giving me back shots and it's not nice. You feel?
It's
But like
never
I feel
nice,
like
bro.
as a man to a certain degree, like every day, me I feel like as a man, like you should have some sort of level of guilt if you sleep every day and you're not a billionaire. Me, I don't sleep fine
Why should you be guilty if you're not a billionaire?
because you wasted 24 hours in a day where you could have like potentially
So what
became a
about
billionaire.
all of these people abahlala Snake Park who are not billionaires but they still have a good night's sleep? What about them?
Okay, let me teach you how to measure disappointment. Ne? Take 365 times it by your age. See the amount of days you've been on earth and you're still not a billionaire. That's the amount of disappointment you should have in yourself.
Then I should be
Every
disappointed
day.
in myself.
But like another thing also, ne, the disappointment is decreased by the amount of measures you've tried to implement on becoming a billionaire. That means you're awake, you're doing something. Wanswara. So like if now you're sleeping every day and you're like, no, it was a good day.
I mean, dog.
And more bank account is reflecting ish.
You don't even
my-
have to look at it like that, bro.
I don't have to look at it like that.
Well,
but
of course you can use it like as a source of motivation, but nah,
Yes.
bro. Like, just think of it as God is
Guys.
like doesn't believe you are ready yet to
This
be
is
a
a beautiful
billionaire, bro.
moment, guys. That's
So, I
clever.
mean,
the first time Tyse disagreed with me on anything.
It's actually the
The
first.
first time. Oh man,
What
I'm proud of
episode
you,
is this?
dog.
Episode 16. It took 16,
16 episodes for
Tyse,
Tyse
just to say
to
no.
disagree with me and
Just
say,
to
my
say
brother,
no.
no. My brother, no. I know, Tyse.
anyways,
the sky is blue, my brother. Yeah, the sky is blue. But like, I appreciate your Yeah, I appreciate your standpoint and where you're coming from, but for me, ne, like me, I'm not just hustling for myself, dog. I mean, I want the next 13 generations to be set. You feel? The next 13 generations, I want them like bro, you know there's powerful names in the world, bruh. Like if you're that same name, you're getting the job or you're getting that deal.
There's something you should consider
Yeah,
in your generational wealth.
for sure.
There's you,
Mhm.
and then there's them.
Hey, them.
You are building a wealth.
Yes.
And then them.
Bayayipopudla.
Bayayipopudla.
Aish,
Blew it.
umpopodlo now.
Eish, I blew
Sugar,
it.
sugar water.
I blew it.
Imagine.
Yo, dog, imagine blowing my millions. Engapoka, yo.
But then
Hey, boy.
you'd be a gone and remember dead men tell no tales.
Aish.
And as a dead man,
Anangatsoka
But then you'd be dead.
dog, and I'm like, what the hell? Ah, dog, nah,
Imali
man.
yam.
Imali yam, dog, imagine. But no, that's not where we're at today. I don't even have
Yeah.
my phone. This is such a weird day, guys. I don't wanna cap. Like,
Yo,
okay.
bro, we even
But
started
today we're
late.
talking about vices, dog.
vices. man.
Habits that have you in a vice grip. You
Eish,
feel?
vices.
Bakufake vice in.
Hey,
Remember
dog.
those days, Masilo? Punch, punch.
Bruh, like, you know,
Fake
vice.
in. Vice. And
Like-
vice would end the fight because in your karma.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so sorry to say this, Neso Society, but I kind of feel like they've deemed, or let me just say, feminized men. Like, fighting was so normal in our time, bruh. Like, it was so normal. Me and Brew would fight for like 10 minutes. Katale. Nhlale Vicine for like 5 minutes, just taking a break.
And it would take a break. you guys.
That's
And
how
then-
normal it was,
And
dog.
then after that, I'd be like, nyege.
Yeah, ngekele. Once the ngekele comes back, dog, trust me. Like,
Ah, then
that's
you
the
keep
generation
going,
we
man.
grew up in, dog. Like, fighting was so normal. And it wouldn't be a matter of now he comes back with his cousins and they have
But
a
then
nice...
it evolved after that time because we'd put some rules.
Yeah.
So like, exe ungangibambi.
Yeah, ungangibambi.
Mix vice, asibambane
Yeah.
sifakane vice.
Yeah, ungangibambi.
Fist fights
Yeah,
only,
dog,
yeah.
let's
Fist fights.
Yazi ivice yayiqeda ifight. Abanye bayafeyita. Nangokago sekaphuma amagwebu
Yo.
lapha. Ivice.
Like, but like guys, were you like good fighters though? Like as kids, I mean,
I won't lie.
I was a bad fighter. Yo. I don't wanna care,
I
dog.
won't lie.
Me had like the first 4 punches figured out. After you punch me in the face, dog, it's like, yo, what do we do now, dog? You know what I'm
Yo.
saying?
And Fana, you know the moment where you're mad, you put my matlaws or sabuni gadli, and you're expected to fight.
You know.
And you know that I can't beat this nigga, dog.
It's
I
chai, baba.
stop, dog. Yo,
It's
you
chai,
know,
baba.
like, yo, dog, like,
Chai.
also the day like I'm gonna have like a hand and like now dog, like what am I gonna do now? It's like
Just because you score doesn't necessarily mean you can't fight.
hey my
Yeah,
brother.
that's
Well,
true.
my brother I weigh 49 kg. My brother,
I mean, in most fights, I was losing.
my
In
brother
fighting,
I
I'm
weigh
losing,
48
actually.
49 kg. One kuka madagos you. I'm a dumbbell to him, my brother. I'm not even deadlift,
Where
dog.
49 kg?
I thought I weigh 49 kg, dog. Imagine. And that's on a good day, dog.
So you almost amasaga to we poop.
Dog, not even a masaga. One saga, dog. I lift 50k and put it here, dog. 50 kg.
So you can carry something more than
Yeah, like a kilogram more than me, I can carry it, dog. Apela me, I get my type is like chubby hands, so I have to know how to lift things. You feel?
Oh, you're
dog.
one of those about driver my code 14.
Yeah, no, chubby hands for
14
me. Dog.
drivers.
I'm skinny already, dog.
Code 14 is
It doesn't make
crazy,
sense
yo.
for me to, you know.
Now let's go back to the topic.
Yeah, like
Branch
I
and
love the
branch
off
and
ramping of today. Like the off ramping of today is so nice, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But let's get into vices, man. How can vices be described? That's something you can hit us with the more, you know what I'm saying?
Tantalizing.
This is the hand gesture my grandmother does when she runs out of words, dog. Like I don't know
What
why I
hand
just
gesture?
did this one. Like why do you are and like I don't know why she just defaults to English when she's angry and she can't speak English. It's a problem, but we're not there.
Why were
So
you
according
exposing that now?
to
No,
my internet, because I don't know, my internet you no clue, ne? According to the
I
internet,
get
I'm
yours no
reading now.
Zulu.
Yeah, mine
It's from
knows
the
Zulu.
hood, that one.
Yazusha.
Yeah.
It sings bom 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 bom.
Uphodla umlilo.
Undukuzimbi.
Yeah, man. Ndukuzembi.
So, yeah, if vice, according to this definition, they say is an immoral or wicked behavior.
Immoral, dog.
Immoral or wicked behavior. So
Hey, dog.
wicked like abathakati,
Yeah, the
wicked
Tagati
like
level.
drunkards, wicked
Yeah.
like wicked man.
Wicked, man. It's
Prostitution.
not like socially normal.
Mm.
But it's becoming socially normal. Some of the vices are becoming a
Some are
socially-
not even still becoming, they've become.
They've become like Like
Yeah,
they've
it's like
become,
that.
bruh.
And
Like
to our viewers, wicked is also the synonym of wicked is evil.
evil, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
substitute
yeah.
wicked for
Evilness,
evil.
dog.
Yeah. So that is
The
advice. according to
Tagati
this.
level.
So your Google, what does it say?
It's not Google, it's AI.
Or your AI, your
My
artificial
AI.
intelligence.
Yes, my AI,
Your
dog.
Gemini.
Hey,
My Jimmy, hey, dog. Let's not give him fame, dog. He doesn't pay us. He must pay us, dog. Vices are habits or behaviors considered morally wrong or depraved according to societal norms. They often involve a lack of self control and restraint, leading to self harm to one or others. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That's what it says. Cause now it was giving me relevant examples, but we'll get to that later. You feel?
Tyse, do you have your definition of vice?
my definition of vices basically is just like a set of habits, or I may say a set of habits that are detrimental to one's health, oneself, and people around you basically.
English, sir.
Dog.
Detrimental.
Ew, about
Please
detrimental, dog.
explain.
Yeah, but yeah, man,
Go
those are
soft
vices.
also. Some of the viewers. Go soft.
That's a harmful, yeah.
Yes, harmful. My
Yeah,
brother. You see
that
now,
are
now you're
harmful,
talking
yeah.
English, my brother.
And a vice, let's just because Masiti vice is a broad word because
Yeah.
vice could be a vice,
Vice
grip,
grip, dog.
bruh.
And because here, this Google of mine eats a metal tool with movable jaws,
Yeah, when?
which are used to hold an object firmly
Yo.
while work is done on it. A vice grip,
It's basically
Oh,
like kinoptang.
yeah,
basically.
no,
yeah.
a vice grip, the one like
Yeah.
shifting.
Yeah,
Shifting.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Nah, I
It's
feel
vice
you.
grip, yabo.
Yeah, vice
So
grip.
just to sum up the definition,
For
'cause
sure.
omunye umuntu will be like, but then my internet says it's a tool.
Yeah,
But now
yeah,
we're speaking in form of a behavior.
Behavior.
Vice as
So basically,
behavior.
It has a strong hold on you.
yeah.
It has
yeah.
a strong hold on you. You can't let it go.
So basically, it's just like that.
But I want to ask you, what vices are you guys familiar with?
Vice president.
Naketseba vice ngwana go bo Tyse.
Wow.
Ah,
Tana gitu vice.
just tripping. It's
nang
just
mutu.
it's a rhyming also. But like what vices are you? Me man, I could say like the first one I can think of is like drinking excessively also.
Yeah, excessive
Underline
drinking.
So
excessively.
we're going back to the behavioral.
Yeah, behavioral
Yeah,
wise, dog.
yeah.
Drinking
Okay.
excessively, dog.
Yeah.
Kuro wena like dog. I feel like not even 3 days can go by, and I'll do lozanga. You feel?
Okay.
And like excessive is like yo also like you drink to the point your mind says it bump, and now it becomes a problem. now.
That's something you said the last time.
It's the one where like you know what I'm saying? That type of like
Mara, when
drinking.
you said yours is like telling everybody you love them.
Me, I hug people when I'm drunk, dog. Trust me, dog. I show love. Me, I even tell people's mothers, me, you know, this is how I feel about certain substances, ne? Once you introduce them to your body, they amplify who you really are. I'm a very loving individual.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to actually add.
Mhm.
Most people, because see, under the influence of alcohol, knowing me, I tend to become twice.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it tends to become
Ex-womanizer.
ex-womanizer,
So
yeah.
this one hand I was working with on the previous job I was working on should be like, I'd be like, anonymous name. As mang phuzile, I really like ukukhuluma nabantu besifazane and I'm quite smooth. So like, oh, actually you are that. It's just that now you are in a
Filtering,
space
yeah.
whereby you just freely
Yeah.
Do it,
explore
yeah.
the character of
Yeah.
yours.
For
man.
sure.
So, yeah.
Because I feel like, excuse me, I feel like,
Excused.
oh, yeah, thank you for excusing me. I always say excuse me, but they don't excuse me when I excuse myself. But, like, I also feel like certain substances, I feel like certain substances, for example, are an amplifier of personality. That's why some people, when they drink, they become very aggressive
Yeah.
and abusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to certain people like myself, I could say that let me just say a particular family member has a problem with alcohol. I grew up hating alcohol till I was old enough to like try it and get my own experience with it.
Yeah.
And I saw, oh, this thing actually takes out who you really are
On the inside.
on the
yeah.
inside. It
Doesn't feel
amplifies you.
doesn't feel sababa.
So if somebody becomes violent now because they drank, it's because of they are really violent. That's what they are like inside, but they just They just don't have the courage at
Why
that
though?
state.
Why is it that most of the immoral behavior is induced by ingestion of any substance, which could be either a drug,
Yeah.
dagga, or alcohol, precisely?
I
Why?
feel like it sets you free. You
How
feel like
so?
you feel like, there's this thing. I feel like you can blame it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? People can wake up sober the next day and say, "Nah, it was just that, man. That's how I get when I'm on that." Kante, that's how they really are. Because I feel like, as I always say, people don't have the freedom to be authentic. That's why I'm always telling people, be yourself. Be yourself. Whatever you do, be yourself.
I think my view on it is, okay, when I'm sober, let's say, when I'm sober, I'm usually like, like around people I know. I'm like this cool person, always making jokes and whatnot. But when I'm around other people or different group, I'm like, nah, like
Yeah.
I'm also myself.
Yeah.
But when I'm drunk, I don't have the consciousness to be like, nah, let me filter myself.
Yeah.
I just go all out. I'm like, yo, bruh.
Yeah, man,
I'm
like,
yapping now.
yeah.
And people will be surprised to be like, oh, bro, when he's not like induced in something, he's quiet. Yeah, so what's up? So I feel like in that consciousness, like, I will be vigilant, let me say. Yeah, like, you don't filter anything. So that's just my take
So
on
in
it.
a way, we could say the ingestion of these substances, which cause about the fluctuation to your thought processes, they sort of like induce you to unfilter who you actually are.
Yeah.
Then why do you filter yourself in the first place? Why are you holding yourself back? If you're gonna use a substance to set yourself free, what is it that is actually holding you back?
Fear of
'Cause
judgment.
why?
Fear
Some
of
people
judgment.
have
A lot of
that,
people fear
yeah.
judgment. I don't want to lie. Like, there's a study that was done by a scientist that actually a human's biggest fear is public embarrassment. That's why people fear public speeches more than anything in life.
Okay.
And that's the one thing I like, actually, speaking in public. I mean, when they said speech, English, I was happy. I was like, yeah, I'm going to be the center
But
of attention.
Is it that people fear public speaking, or is it induced by a society? Ukuthi, we will see you as this kind of individual, then you'll be like, no, I don't want to be
Yeah.
seen as that kind of
Yeah.
individual.
But-
Yeah.
Really, if you're in public and you're making a speech or you're putting yourself on display, basically,
Yeah.
you are very vulnerable to judgment. Ungayenza error. Akayazi isilungu.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could probably start doing, I like to call them unhealthy unhealthy verbal habits.
Okay.
The whole like, and
Yeah.
now you are taking away the substance within your statements once you do such, and
that's
that
so me,
puts
bruh.
people, yeah, for sure.
That's
And
so me, dog. Every time I talk.
this is one thing you need to understand also now. How to get rid of such is, instead of saying like or replace it with a pause, because I believe that all habits cannot be. I don't believe in rehab. I believe in the replacement. I totally don't believe that you can stop smoking completely and not do anything else. I feel like you have to stop smoking and start doing something. Hence, in these rehab facilities where they want people to stop smoking like cigarettes, they start them to start chewing gum instead.
So they replace a habit.
Whenever
with
you
a
get the
habit.
urge
Yeah,
to like smoke,
yeah.
just chew gum.
Chew gum.
And that gum has special chemicals inside of it to like take away that thought, maybe. You know what I'm saying? It has like an anti-nicotine, whatever.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
I just
yeah.
don't know how to explain it properly.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
that's what I believe in. That's logic for me. You can't really take away anything. You replace it. You know what I'm saying? Hence, you see that somebody does this and then they just replace it with that in a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, once you put yourself on display like that and people are looking at you and they're actively watching you speak, it becomes, there's a level of nervousness to a lot of people, and especially people who don't have confidence in themselves. And I feel like it's one thing black people have to stop doing, teaching children fear before
Yeah.
they teach them confidence.
Yeah.
At home, you're taught khoho before you're taught istembe.
But then
You
it
know
works.
khoho. Every black child knows khoho. You don't know you've never seen Khokho before, but you know Khokho.
You know
what I'm
Khokho,
saying?
yeah.
And you know ukuthi khona imoto etshontsha abantwana. Usayibele le moto till
Sinde
today.
khanda.
You know what I'm saying? Varus makeup, you know, such
Varus
things. So like, bruh,
makeup.
like you're taught fear.
Yeah, it's crazy,
Fear
Carlo.
is pushed into you as a child more than anything, bruh.
But
And
the-
then that's when they teach you to trust yourself or be confident in yourself. And then that's where the problem begins. Because all you know is fear before anything. Hence, white people, that's why we have horror movies today. Like, they are taught confidence before anything. They hear somebody screaming. What does a black person do? They run.
Run.
What do white people? Oh, let me go check that out.
Hello, somebody there?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the actual logic behind how we raise children in our society. We teach them fear before we teach them like confidence.
Isn't fear and confidence sides of the same coin?
Sides of the same coin.
Because you can
for
draw
sure.
your confidence
From fear. Yeah,
and
for sure.
you can also
But a lot
gather
of people
fear
don't
from
possess
your
that
own
though.
confidence.
A lot of people don't possess, and I could say a lot of people. I could say they fear the result of drawing confidence from your fear, because Michael Jordan said he was just scared of losing. That's why he won. Losing, the fear. Hey, even me, bruh. Like before I trash talk, before I make sure that I'm confident in whatever I'm saying, before I can start saying, yeah, I'm the best at this. Hey, that's why it's risky to at some point be a soccer club fan. Because you'll be like, yes, you're a winner. And then now you have to hide, you know.
Okay.
You're looking at the neighbors like, "Ish,
Okay, let me ask you,
Pirates."
since
Yeah.
you mentioned drawing confidence out of your fear,
Yeah.
what would you advise anyone who wants to do that on how to do that?
Start by doing it. That's the first thing you have to do. Do it.
Mm-hmm.
What can you possibly lose? Like, people need to understand something, ne? There's this delusion you have of yourself that other people just don't know till it's displayed to them. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'll say my biggest delusion, ne, and it helps me a lot, is that I'm very important and the human race needs me. The world needs me to survive. I'm holding the world together. If I die, phelile ngomhlaba. That's what I tell myself in my head. That's my delusion. Hence, I deem myself important. And to a lot of other people, ne, I could say that's non-existent to them. They don't know anything such. And I don't go around verbating it. I just live it. You know what I'm saying? But I'll get to a point where I've acquired so much that they treat me like that. In order to have something that you've never had, you have to do what you've never done.
That is true.
Yeah, that's true.
To get that edge,
I
even
agree.
me, but like I feel like I take that saying too far now. There was a time I
Which
had
one?
to act, you know, like the brother that plays for another team,
Yeah.
just to impress her hand and get close to her. But now I'm never gonna do that one again. You feel? But like it's that type of thing for me, Jorge. If you really want to get to something, start. Just start and see where you get, bruh.
Yeah.
So let's move to the examples of
Example.
the
Yeah.
vices.
Hey, I can
Other
give you
vices.
I-
You stayed in alcohol.
I
now,
think
yo.
you can actually just that list, that big list that's there. You can hit
Let me
us
read
with
it.
it. Yeah, read it. Read it.
So
yeah.
examples of vices include negative personal habits or character flaws like smoking, as we just said, excessive drinking, as we just said, gambling,
Drugs intake.
drug
Drug intake. Yeah, drug
Compulsive
intake.
shopping.
overreacting.
Hey, overreacting is a vice.
Yeah.
I
Some
probably have
people
that
just
one.
like to randomly overreact over small trivial issues.
I mean, dog. Once a hand is like, I won't be seeing you today. I'm thinking of throwing that last down. Like, you know
That's
what I'm saying?
overreacting.
Overreacting.
As well as immoral
Hey,
or
watching too much
socially
Generations as a kid.
unacceptable behaviors like prostitution
Hey,
and
hey,
robbery.
hey,
Let me
Robert.
continue.
Yo, that's a vice.
Common vices also include the 7 deadly sins,
Yeah,
namely pride,
yes, hey,
Greed.
pride, dog.
wrath,
Gluttony.
envy, lust, gluttony,
Gluttony.
and sloth.
Sloth.
The
Hey,
Bible.
sloth, laziness. Dog,
Hey,
laziness,
sloth.
dog. There's nothing I despise more than lazy people in life, dog.
Why do you hate them? They didn't do anything.
Exactly, they don't do anything.
They
dog.
didn't even
Like,
do
you mean to
anything,
tell me
bruh.
that you're okay dying and like that one generation you're forgotten, dog.
Yo,
Like,
imagine,
bruh,
boy.
Mandela died in 2013. We still remember that Mandela died in 2013. Still
Yeah.
remember what Mandela did before he died in 2013. You mean to tell me that, like, bruh, there's a white person in America that knows Mandela.
So
You mean to tell
basically,
me, you mean to tell me that you are okay dying as a nobody?
I think it also depends on the type of person you are, because some people ain't tryna be known that well. They ain't trying to be
Oh.
famous to anybody. So it just depends on the person you are, bruh.
That makes my ears bleed, dog. I
Yeah.
feel like there has to be. It doesn't have. You don't have to be remembered by the whole world, but like. You don't have to be remembered by the whole world, also, ne? But like to a certain extent, dog, have some sorts of remembrance towards it. Like, bruh, what are we gonna say at your funeral? Hey, bekahlala embhedeni ilanga lonke. Like, bruh, what are we gonna say, dog?
I mean, it
was a
doesn't.
sloth.
It was a sloth.
It doesn't even have to be a thing of like you leave a remembrance, ne? But just do what's best for yourself. You feel?
If doing nothing, that's what's best for you, my brother. You do you. We won't judge you.
Hey, I'm
I
not
mean, I'll
talking
judge
about
you, eh.
myself. I'm talking for those people now.
But like, yeah, you were going on with reading them, or are they finished?
No, I'll end it here because
Proceed.
now it's really a
7
long
deadly
list.
sins.
And another thing, this was just a summary of everything.
No, I
so
don't
that
want
we
anybody
can-
at home to think they are safe. I
Yeah.
wanted us to go
Mm.
through all of them.
Mhm.
We have to
Alright,
go through all of them. Like, let's start with the character flaw of pride. Or starting a slot.
Pride.
We did
Eish.
slot, ne? So
Yeah,
the
we
second
did
one is
slot.
gonna be pride.
Yeah.
Now, pride, ne?
For me,
Pride is the downfall of most and many great people I
and women,
personally
pride
know.
and women, but we're not there.
It's not just women, human
Oh.
beings with pride.
Yeah, pride.
Yeah.
ne?
Yeah.
Pride is like this. There's this song, Yaga Kendrick.
Kendrick, oh my
Pride.
God, I was just about to
When
say
he
that.
goes, love is gonna get you killed, but
Love
pride is
like
gonna be the,
the
death, of you and me.
me.
And when you look
Mm.
at that situation
Oh,
whereby
man.
you have to step inside Utaga to get this particular thing because of your pride, like nah, I'm a Jordan Wami in that. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do that.
Yeah.
But you know very well what you're doing that is gonna help you go somewhere or achieve a certain thing, in a way. So
You know-
what about pride then? As a
You know,
character flaw.
being raised by a very proud woman,
Okay.
I feel like that's the biggest thing I had to decolonize myself from.
How so?
The woman that raised me just has that thing of, I don't need anybody. I don't need anybody's help. I'll get it all done by myself. And even in times where you see your dog what die, and bruh, like that one person you once helped out, it wouldn't hurt to just request help once. You always wanna be the helper, but you don't wanna receive any. What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? I feel like this, you see, especially in a place where I'm exposed to like the workplace now, and I have colleagues. But there's times where we're shying the dog. And I know where I span, Skaftin is an Olympic sport, baba.
Yeah.
Won't KFC.
Yeah.
Ziyakhala, dog.
Eziyakhala
From
mos.
breakfast, Baba.
From, baba, like, luxury makwenya, dog. I
Luxury.
call it luxury makwenya. Le gwenya le kana, dog.
Oh,
That's the
luxury
biggest
is
fat cake I've
crazy.
ever seen in my life, dog. That's a real fat cake now.
Mm.
You feel, dog?
It's fat.
Like, it's fat for real nah. It's fat and it'll make you fat. You know what I'm saying? Eh, but like I'm telling you, bro, like
Luxury
in times where
gwenya.
oshaykhile, dog, and like you seriously just have nothing. And you've also been at a particular position where somebody came requesting your help and you handed it out.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't hurt to just ask them for some help, dog.
Yeah.
And some
Yeah,
people
true.
are happy to help.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So now in times where you see with brah, yo dog, you're down bad, man. You're down bad and you seriously need assistance and you won't reach out just because you're like, ish mara, they're gonna think of this now. Hey, they're gonna hi Maramina, I'm here. It's a problem for me, bro.
So
I
how will you
think
take it, Tyse?
pride in fun is something else, bro. Like how so basically with pride, ne, some people you are basically saying you're better than anyone else, so they can't help you in any way. And that's wrong. That's wrong. I mean, what if I'm telling myself I'm better than Kaho, but Kaho is the only one who can help me with something because
For
only
sure.
he has the resources to help. So like basically I'm just gonna let myself
I
Lose.
just wanna tell like our viewers something.
yeah.
You have
Well,
nothing to prove to anyone, G.
No, you have
Honestly,
something to prove to
You
yourself.
have nothing to prove to anyone.
Except
You
yourself.
don't have
Accept yourself.
Yeah.
you don't have to pull out an iPhone, the latest iPhone, just to get
17.
like recognition and be known as that guy who owns an iPhone. You don't have to be driving the latest Volkswagen TSI, bro.
Cold feet.
You don't have to be that guy who's always has the latest trending shoe just to get, bro, because at that point you're not proving anything. People just love you for what you have and
Not
not
who
what
you
you
are.
what you like.
Yeah.
Bro, like, do they
That's
love
true.
you or what you can do for them?
What you
You
can
feel,
do for
bruh?
them.
I feel like
Definitely.
our generation is too, like
External validation,
like
bro.
external validation, bro. And even now you get a haircut saying bazongbona, bazozwa ngami.
Abuba.
Yeah, and you round a guy for one jobs. You know that's the hot spot for hot chicks now. You're like, yeah, get to round a guy for.
Ngathi ukhuluma ngawe la.
No, I'm Watoma kere, nah, dog. Nah, dog. Nake round a go purple plum. Guys, by the way, purple plum, guys.
Food hub.
Purple plum food hub, guys. Aish, guys.
Dobsonville extension
Oh, that
3
food was
Mmesi
nice, yo.
Road.
The new love of my life, guys. Banyana batla emape. Aish, guys.
So when I go to sort of like challenge what you're saying, it's not just this current generation which has that problem of external validation. Human beings generally have a problem with the external validation. Why Amachita are they training to get stronger so that their hands are gonna see me as a capable man? Why
won't last at the
Amachita
gym
are
if you're
hustling
doing
to
that.
make money?
You won't
It's
last.
validation.
You won't last at the gym if you're doing it for the hands. Trust me.
But then that's the primary
will never
reason
last.
why we are doing it.
Yeah.
Why do I
never
want
last.
guap? It's the hands.
You'll never. You know, let me tell you something. There was a man who made me notice something that gents are really just doing everything for hands. If we're being honest,
Everything.
half of the things that we do, we wouldn't be doing if we weren't doing them for hands.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, bruh,
I
when
guess
you
Why
they
do you
do
want money?
affect.
hands,
Why do you want to be known?
hands,
Why are you wearing coat?
hands,
Why should I haircut?
hands.
Why are you wearing that
Ah,
hair
purple
style?
That's
plum
why.
also,
That's why I mean,
purple
keep
plum,
it
guys.
all
That's why I
It's all
mean-
like.
That's why I mean,
It's not for the
guys, like, nkundeli purple plum, mina. Into Tyse, I show your false accusations, guys. Me, I cut my hair when we're going to. I want to look
Defend
extra
yourself.
nice.
It's fine.
Me, I don't round jobs, my brother. No.
You run people plum.
I round people. I round, my brother.
Yeah, that's when you know. Guti, he's really looking for the hands. You are rounding so that they see you.
I'm
But it's
rounding
fine.
the
Never
plate. You
mind.
see, I didn't tell you. Yeah, we're continuing. Mara Pride. Another
fine.
thing. There's two things about Pride. Ne?
Okay.
Pride to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yo,
That's
invigilators,
pride.
And
And
come
also
on, guys.
And
Pride-
Come on.
subscription is free, guys. You
You
don't
don't
pay.
even have
You
to
don't-
pay
you just
Our
anything,
YouTube channel,
bro.
not even fiber up, my brother. Nothing. Just press that
Nothing.
subscribe button and notification there. Ire queen queen.
Every time we drop, quing my
Otsebe.
brother now.
And funny enough, I was actually glad to meet someone who messes with me. He's like, I know you from somewhere, and I hate when people do that. Like now, like I'm getting to the point where you can't tell me that you know me from somewhere, and I have to guess and tell you what I do now, where you probably know me.
I
from.
mean,
Say that you're that guy from Y2KAY, but I tried subscribing on his phone and he was already subscribed. Give that
Yeah,
dude a
that-
big
that-
applaud. I was like, hey, I was like, no, I'm pushing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for me also, the pride to not go to People Plum, guys, is also a big thing. That's increasing. Go to People Plum, guys. That's a big, yeah, guys, go there. It's nice, trust me.
nice plates, nice
Nice.
food.
So we are moving
Yeah.
to another character flaw, the third one,
Yes.
which is greed.
Greed.
Greedy.
Oh, my nephew.
I
But we're
mean-
not there.
Your nephew.
Hey.
What are you trying to tell us with your nephew?
Yo.
Bro, when it's dinner, dog, like Ramotole, he eats fast so he can come to our plates, dog. Like what the hell? But
So you
it's
call
not
that
okay.
greed.
It's greed.
He's greedy. Because he's eating your food.
Wale
greedy.
greedy when?
And we're not Rama Makana, but we're not there. You know what I'm saying? Dijwa di kumaleng, di kumaraming, but yeah.
Intona
But
mara
greed,
mangok.
marama are cheeks, my brother. Yes,
Can I say
marama.
something about greed before you?
Greed, yes,
you add your
please,
point?
sir.
Oh, yeah?
That's welcome
So-
also.
As a character flaw, what I've observed in a greed. Greed is one of the, well, in our country, the Republic of South Africa.
I can see
The
where this one
reason
is
why
going.
the reason why we are shortfalling and our economy is in such a
Dire
economic
state.
crisis.
It's a dire state, my brother. Like,
It's greed. Greed from the higher ups.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
If you are in position of power,
oh man.
power means you have access to
Oh, man.
resources and information in a way.
Mm.
Now, people gatekeep information,
Yeah.
they gatekeep resources, they
Mhm.
also gatekeep opportunities.
Wanting everything for themselves.
And their
Exactly.
families,
And that's
dog.
greed. And
That's
in a way,
greed.
greed sort of like the reason why we have poverty is greed.
Ah, man.
Because I want more so that you don't have anything.
Yeah.
As long as
Okay.
grand.
o kry bana ba higher up ba na le di-captain tse 7 I can let ranta o tlatsa magwenya. Ah, dog, it's tough.
You
man.
see now.
Tough.
It's tough, guys. Like, no, like,
Tough.
I feel like greed is just, greed is
How
bad.
how are we gonna even accomplish world equity? if
Like,
it's like
bro,
that?
like, how are we gonna, like, also get to a point where we're level with, like, Like I hate how we glorify like other countries, dog.
I hate
You know?
that too.
I hate it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Explain. What do you mean?
Why are we always supposed to look up? Like, why are we supposed to say? Maybe we're doing a comparison saying Nasty C is the other Kendrick. Why can't we say Kendrick is the other Nasty C? You know what I'm
Okay, yeah,
saying?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
Okay,
we're
okay,
always
okay.
looking up to them, bruh. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay, I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Why can't I look up to maybe Aries the same way you look up to Senj? Why is it supposed to be Senj specifically? And he's from UK, Wanswara. Like why are we always boasting like we have hip hop artists dropping.
Mawukhuluma ngami ngiqonde.
Aye, man, emanyane, man. We have
But it's
artists
fine.
here, dog, like local artists and also like people from PTA, people from Cape Town, dropping on a
Yeah,
consistent
yeah,
basis. They're
yeah.
dropping fire music.
More
But we're
consistent that they.
but we're more concerned about Drake dropping an album Kadi 31 sa October. You feel, bruh? Like for me,
Macaset is more consistent.
Aye, bruh, mara. I love Drake, but dog, like I also support other children.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like support the bana ba bang, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's that kind of thing that like once you see growth, like one thing I can't do ne, is hate on somebody trying to push and get to a place of
Greatness.
greatness,
Yeah,
dog. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Only
Yeah.
if they're doing it in the right channels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of like following the right channels of getting there. That I can't hate on you, dog. It's not even like that. You feel?
But then it's not about hate, it's about greed.
I
Greed
can't
has
be
Yeah.
nothing to
greedy
do
now.
with
Yeah.
hate.
No, they have another dog. I
Yeah.
can't be hating. If somebody decides to start a similar podcast to Y2KAY, it's fine. I'll support them. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
don't steal our things now. You see, that's when it gets. Now you
Hey.
because this intro I've been practicing it for 2 years now.
Yo,
It's a very hot
you've
intro,
been ready,
yeah.
Mos.
I've been like,
Oh,
on the
you've been
mirror, dog.
ready,
I was
yo.
like, I even closed my eyes. Even see, I was like, oh yeah, I feel a little intro. I was like, yo, dog. Like when I'm saying this thing, dog, I was standing in the mirror, saying it like I believe it, dog. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey
for
yo,
me,
hey yo.
hey, what up, guys? You know what I'm saying? Like, like, dog, it's that type of thing for me. Like, why can't we support each other and we're always supporting people from other countries? That's why they're gonna grow. It's part of the reasons why even now, like, we're gonna hate on the place we were in because,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't wanna like. Why should I look up? Okay, fair. I understand that. Okay, certain things started that side, fair,
Yeah.
but there's other people pushing them this side. That's why we won't see other artists become as big as Reese or Nasty, because we're not supporting them. Like our people, like your generation, Sandile understood that. I support batho ba kae. That's
Yeah.
why people like myself listen to Reese today.
Can I correct you there?
For sure.
It's not a matter of support.
Yeah.
They were able to market themselves proper into our ears, and we were interested in their products which they
Yeah.
were selling to us. That's that.
For sure, I feel like there's a lot of great people that I follow, and I feel like greatness has watered them down, or their money has.
How so?
Their raps don't sound the same. The way they articulate themselves and the things they say don't sound the same.
Do you think because of money they actually change personalities or the people they were
I feel
before
like
the
it's,
money?
you have a different POR when you have money, like a different point of reference.
Mhm.
Like when you have money now, it's not like you're not rapping Katlala now, saying, hey, this song has to hit or else I'm staying here in the hole. You know?
So
It's the-
basically,
yeah,
they are
dog.
no longer dropping like the rents
It's
due.
part of the reason why today's football is so pop, dog. I'll say it with my chest. I'll say it with my 10 toes. That's size 3. Like it's so pop, bro. Like today's soccer is pop because Dr. Kumalo's son maybe is now playing in the league. When Dr. Kumalo was tripping the ball, ka All Star, he was like, hey dog, I have to score. And if I score, I'm gonna get into Kaizer Chiefs. So his child is like, my dad is from Kaizer Chiefs.
Bazongihlohla la.
Then
Connection.
I feel like, you know what, ne? As rich as I'm gonna be, ne, I can't be giving my son like opportunities like Twara, my son, Twara. No, dog. You have to work for your ish, bruh. Like you have to work your ass off and understand the importance.
Because
of
that's when-
building, like,
I
a
think
production from
that's
scratch,
where I think that's when you actually start to appreciate.
yeah.
I mean, you won't appreciate if like something just comes to you so easily, bruh. But if you actually worked for it, you know how hard it took
yeah.
for
When I
you
was-
to get there. So
When I was contemplating like starting a podcast, it would have been nice to get a bigger production that already is established and all of that. But I feel like God wanted me to understand what does it take to get there, for me to understand the importance of that.
Yeah.
And to
Because-
add on your point, I feel most people don't understand the challenges and the benefits of building,
For sure.
because they just come just to reap. Because okay, now the production is at this level, everybody
They
wants to play a
land.
part of it.
Now they
But
just
now,
land and it's nice.
you see
bro.
now,
You know, that's what for me it's like you don't understand how it feels to know that something is valid, but it's just a matter of time and consistency. Constant consistency. Like on a whole point where every week now, and sometimes you don't even see the results. You are gutted, Brian. Like, what's happening? Mara? Ke mang o nkapang? You feel like it is some foul playing about vices but
immoral behavior.
Hey,
moral
moral
behavior.
vices.
But for me, ne, I really feel like it just gets to the point. It just gets to the point where like I can't like that's why the quality of everything will decrease, because as a person who worked hard to get to a particular position, you have to make your son understand what it took for you to get there in the first place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because even Ronaldo, he was saying this, and it was very sad because I understood where he was coming from. He said, excuse me, he said, his son, he wishes to take away everything he gives to his son. And his son has to like coolly survive on what he can make for himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And teach him a lesson of what did it take for us to have everything we have today. Ne? But if he does that, social media is going to say Ronaldo's a greedy father. Yeah, Ronaldo doesn't want to support his children. They're gonna start saying such things, and they don't understand the lesson Ronaldo's trying to give to his son. Baba, it took a lot for
Yeah.
me to get where I am
Because when
right
you
now.
look at Ronaldo's backstory, it was tough.
When you look at Ronaldo's
It
routine
was
even now,
tough.
keeping that discipline even when he gets to the like bro has a crazy routine. I'm the biggest Messi. I glaze at Messi, ne? But Ronaldo's routine is just crazy. Ronaldo's story
Yeah, it is.
it's just amazing. It shows you
Yeah.
what dedication and consistency can do for a person.
Yeah,
You feel?
yeah.
So for me, it's like that's why the quality of things will always drop, because maybe now Drake's son, if he decides to become an artist, ne, one day he won't even have to struggle ukuthi i-PC icrashile and angazi ukuthi music yami ngizoyithola kanjani. He won't have to deal with that. He won't have to understand ukuthi yo khona umuntu ofake i-USB ene-virus la ngidila nenkinga. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So people just don't understand the importance of things.
So basically, what to sum up what you're trying to say, if there's no obstacles to getting what you want, you won't appreciate it as more.
that's how I feel with Hans also, and them letting you play a match. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Can't just give me a match day, bro. I feel like the jig is up there. It's one of two things. It's either you're trying to get me killed, or you're trying to give me a baby that's not mine. But for me, I feel
Or
like
not there.
there's a lot of, I love chasing. I love the chase, man. I fall in love with the chase and the process. And there's nothing more beautiful than hearing that your chase is paying off.
Yeah.
Like hearing that
Yeah, that's true.
a purple plum wants to work closely with us now. You feel? Hearing that, like seeing growth in the process. It's one of the most beautiful and amazing
I mean,
things.
it even pushes you to do even more, bruh.
You know
Like,
what I'm
because
saying?
you're thinking, it's okay, if I'm at this level and I'm currently achieving this, if I do more, what more can I get?
What? Because I feel like there's so many people at the bottom that deserve to be up there. I mean, look at Touchline, bruh. For example, I don't understand what's going wrong with Bruce distribution or whatever it is, but I swear, bro, like his lyrical ability and raps are better than half of the nonsense that's commercialized.
So I have a concluding question based
Yeah.
on creed.
Yeah.
So here's a hypothetical situation. Let's say Eskela. Yeah, you're one of the A students, ne?
Yeah.
You know this award ceremony they
Yo.
like to do, ne?
Yo.
And then because of the work that you put in, uthatha wonke ama-awards.
Yeah.
And then your peers will just be like, "Oh, no greedy wena.
Yeah.
Uthathe yonke into." But then, do we classify such a situation as a greed if you
No.
are getting all the resources based on you? I don't want to say the word, but I'll say you deserve them.
I could say yes. I
It's
agree.
not greedy.
It's greed.
It's greed.
To a
How is
certain
it greed
extent,
if
it
you
depends.
worked for it?
There's a particular student, ne? I won't mention her for obvious reasons, but last year, ne, we were in the chase for awards because in our school we only get the matric one time.
Yeah.
Obvious, Mr. Balando, but yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like,
Went there.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But last year, I'm in the, we're at the position where it's only considered greed when somebody asked for help and you declined, or you finessed your way out of helping them because you wanted that award. Me, now, I believe, if I'm supposed to go at it, one thing I don't fear is competition. The only thing I fear is losing in that competition.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean now I have to make sure that I have the upper edge
But
in
then
winning.
is that greed or strategy? Because I don't want you to win because I want the prize. I want it for myself.
That's greed, man. It's what these I don't want to sound racist or sound like I'm starting a racist chat. It's what white people did with our ancestors.
Yeah.
Our ancestors had spears, dog, and shields. They come with guns and bombs. Is that fair?
But
Why
then
don't you give me a gun? I give you a gun. Rabonsana,
you
who's the
can
man?
use a spear and your bow and arrow. I use my gun and bomb. Is it on a
Come
plain
on,
devil
Kasane,
field
let's
of
be-
war?
Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. I've said this.
But then that's your problem.
I've
It
said
sounds like
this.
your problem to bring a spear in a gunfight.
But the thing is also, the thing is also,
Okay.
I believe wherever I'm fighting with a person, it's also in chess. You have to tell somebody check. No, like check. You have
Yeah.
to say check.
Yeah.
Saying check is alerting them that, hey, Baba, I have a strategy going on against you, and I get all the matter. That's a game for real men that are like they wanna go at each other for real. Because if I don't say check, it's considered cheating.
I
I'm
don't have
supposed
to.
tell
I don't
you.
have to tell you. You have to keep up with the game. Where's your
You
focus?
have to tell
at?
me. It's
I
a
mean,
rule. It's a rule. In national chess games, I have to say check when I'm about to whoop your ass.
Oh.
I'm telling you,
Okay.
Otoyela,
I-
You know what I'm
the way
saying?
I know it, like before you're about to check, that's when you say checkmate.
check for sure.
Yeah.
I have a serious
There's check, there's
strategy.
mate.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm telling
That-
you
that's
that
what
I
I
have
know.
a serious strategy going against you. And you have to check, hey, this bro's conspiring against me. How can I try and
Mara, that's the basic rule of the game. You all both are conspiring against each other, so it's up to you to
Exactly.
know. Good Baba. If pro is playing a move like this, I'm supposed to calculate. So it's okay. He's about to do this. How do I counteract
Because
that?
I
Let's
feel
not
the
even
system
make
has found a way to justify greed
yeah.
through a competition. I want it all. I want to win everything. So
Yeah.
I have to whoop
That's
all
only
of you
everything.
just to win alone
That's
everything.
only everything. How can I?
But then the concept of winning and losing is based on greed. I would like to articulate that.
Nah,
on my
I
perspective.
strongly disagree with that.
Why are you disagreeing?
My brother, let's not even make it a long discussion. If you have a bazooka, I must have a bazooka. Rabonsane, who's the man? That's how I believe. I believe there should be an even playing
So
field.
if I'm taller than you, you should be also the same height. But then you're short.
The thing is, though, now that's a whole different conversation.
How
Because
is it different
now we're
with
talking
weapons?
about weaponry. We're not talking about because short niggas whoop like tall niggas all the time. I can tell you
All the
from
time.
personal experience.
All the time.
You know what
All
I'm
the
saying? There's
time.
those tall bros who can't
Nah.
fight, bro. Like there was even this video of a tall bro with a hand, and then now these guys pull up trying to rob them. The tall bro ran and left the hand on the spot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
for me, it's like I believe in equilibrium before we go at it. I believe there should be an even playing field.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I believe tlamele re ngombane, straight
But again,
on an even level.
you should consider good. Sometimes life ain't
Fair.
fair. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah.
Let me
Thank
tell
you
you
for
this
that
though.
word.
Let me tell you
Because
this.
look.
How you know that you are the best is when you help the person whom you are against try to beat you and you still whip them anyway.
Yeah. It be like that.
That's showing that Ibaba, like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Had she had
true.
like extended a helping hand and she still beat me, I'd say, yo, this person hands out like help
And still
and
whoops
still
me.
whoops me. Bruh, no. That's when I could say, dog, you helped me and you still beat me. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? So it's that kind of thing. I feel like she fears the potential I had if she had helped me. And therefore I view it as greed. For me, it's like, I really can't look
Well,
over that.
again, foot it depends on the person, right?
Now we're gonna turn the
I mean-
episode into greed. But
Yeah, that's why I want us to move on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
So
move
let's-
on.
number
let's move.
4,
Yeah.
umatsala greed, which is gluttony.
Gluttony.
Like I
Jeez,
eat, I'm
now.
never satisfied.
Yeah.
I get this.
Eish.
You do this for me. I'm not like you just bought me these nice shoes, but dog, what did you do? Buy me the jean? What did you buy me this hat? Let's speak about gluttony.
I feel
as
like
a-
gluttony is
gluttony
something
is
that
something,
can
yeah.
also be used as a that can also be used as a tool to achieve more in life.
But then it's similar to greed, though.
It's not
You're
similar to
justifying
greed.
greed.
Why?
It's not similar to
Gluttony.
greed. So,
Why?
okay. One thing I'd like to, it's in in your own story. You once told me that you were doing physical sciences in school, ne?
Yeah.
And you were top of the class, but you wanted 90% and got 60. And you wanted 90. The fact that you got, like, you're at the top of the class, you're like, oh, wow, okay, I'm at the top of the class, but you wanted 90. And as long as you're not at the top of the class with 90%, you're not happy. Is that classified as greed? No, you want to do more. Even now,
Well-
Tyse, we have 270 something subscribers.
We want more.
We want more.
But then-
Is that
but then-
such a bad thing?
But then
It's gluttony.
Is that such a
consider
bad
this.
thing?
Consider
It's a
this. dog.
character
I mean,
flaw.
I never.
You
no.
don't appreciate what you have.
We work hard, Baba. We appreciate it. We thank the Lord. Hey, me, I kneel every day.
Gents,
Father, thank you.
Something you gotta consider, ne?
Mhm.
So basically, I can say we can separate this into two. White 279 subs, we really appreciate that. We
Ah, we
appreciate the
love it,
viewers.
dog. I love
and
it.
everything.
Thank you to all of you guys. Even the hands.
Even
if
though
you
we
must
want
like
more.
get like sooner.
It's not a thing of gluttony because we don't want it only for ourselves, but some people who view our podcast are actually like benefiting from it. So I don't think we can consider that as
Gladstone, it's an
gluttony.
exchange.
Okay.
But
It's not all for us. It's an exchange.
there are common examples of gluttony. We can say, you said like you eat, you don't get satisfied. I mean, you eat to a point whereby you feel, brah, like my stomach is full now.
Yeah.
But you still continue on eating
Yeah.
like that.
That's
gluttony.
bad. Nah, aye.
That's
crazy.
gluttony.
You know, having more than you should have. Remember, I once told you this. Sandile, I want to be a wealthy man, eh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I don't want it to get to a point where I have a 52-room house and I have a family of 6.
Okay.
What am I doing with the other rooms? We have people on the street that have no room
Greed.
at all.
Greed.
They have no room, not even a mkukunyana. You know what I'm saying? And I have 52 rooms, and some of them I'm doing nothing with them. That's gluttony for me. It's like, now I want 100. You know what I'm saying? It's like I already have more than I should.
Yeah.
I just want to have enough for me,
So
and enough
basically,
to make me satisfied, and that's good.
so basically, they are hogging all the resources instead of like.
Handing them out.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Whereas there's people who actually need them, but like.
For sure, they're not doing. That's why I'm saying there's different scenarios where that can be used. Like let's say Mmesi. Shoot, you were gonna say Messi is a greedy person because he worked so hard, he earned Ballon d'Ors back to back.
Nah.
Nah, he put his performance on the pitch. We saw it. He won a whole World Cup. He rallied a whole Argentina after Maradona died.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's that type of thing for me. We can't say Messi's greedy. He just worked hard and he got the results of his work.
So it doesn't possess any gluttony in him.
I don't think
Yeah.
so. Even us guys, we appreciate what we have.
Yeah,
We're
we
working
appreciate the
towards
viewers,
more.
guys.
We appreciate them so much. Like
yeah.
I'm not even saying Maratu, nah, man. I'm not
Yeah.
even like that. But
Yeah.
I'm just also saying that it's an exchange. There's people who watch us weekly, and then they get the information, they get the entertainment. Yet
Yeah.
they're also supposed to give us something back, which is like a sub,
Or a like.
Or
a
like.
a comment. I'm saying shout out to my bro. He commented there. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I don't know, to the viewers, I don't think we're gonna cover all the points
Yeah.
because there's
This
so much
is what
to
it
be
always happens. You
articulated.
see, the conversation every time you're involved, it flows so much to the point where we don't even cover everything. That's why I'm saying episodes where
There must be a part 2.
there must be a part 2.
Let's move, guys.
Also to the subscriber that said they want a part 2 of episode 10. Don't worry, I'm trying to find people for it to happen. Yes.
So let's go number 4, ne?
Yeah.
We're moving to number 5.
Okay.
So number 5 is probably gonna be our last point because it's Kati Sashaya. This one is important to all human beings. This character flaw called envy.
Envy.
Envy. I want what you have.
Yeah.
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 For me, I feel like
just want your life now.
there's a scripture I'll put out of the Bible. I'm not the biggest fan at the moment, but there's a scripture I'll pull out. It says, "Do not envy what someone else has because you don't know what they had to do to get it."
It has its own disadvantages.
You know, I don't want to lie. I always tell Tyse, ne, a lot of people call it glazing. A lot of people saying I'm diminishing my character, but I always tell Tyse how much admiration I have for him because of how much he's always done.
Shout out for that. Shout out.
He's always been the president of the school. He's always been the cool kid. He's never been.
Tyse.
Tyse has always been that bro. You know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah,
that
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I knew
yeah.
that I had to keep him close to become the better version of myself. You know what I'm saying? And I have to say, there's a big part of who I am, vandaag, that has to do with Tyse.
Yeah.
When it comes to Tyse, I feel like I'm nowhere in a point where anybody should envy. You know what I'm saying? I see him in certain things as really better than me at certain things, you feel? But I've never been at a point where it's like, why is he special? Why can't I be the president? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I was the one
And it was
clapping the
special because
loudest.
he's the only one in the program who earned the name Afrikomush.
Imagine.
And no one was envying that. Become Afrikomush, and we all know that.
Afrikomush.
Mara, that
Yeah.
one passed now.
Africa Mute,
I mean,
yes.
I evolved, so that one,
Africa. So for me,
was
it's
scraping
like,
that one now.
for me, anybody you envy, my advice to anybody you envy, bruh, most of it and see how they do it, so you can learn to do it yourself the way you do it, bruh. That's just for me. Like anybody you envy, it's what they say. Like don't even like hate on them. Don't come and if that person doesn't want you to come close, I feel like that's when it can get to a point where they can be malice. Then, like I feel like there's things that you can't deprive people of. Like one of the things are like information and knowledge and stuff like that. I feel like you can't gatekeep such.
Yeah.
So yeah, like what do you guys have to say in the closing? Cause
Let Tyse speak. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
but
think he
yeah.
has something to say
Yes.
You may speak.
about
El
envy.
Presidente.
How were envy as a character flaw? Yeah, it does hold abantu abaningi back in a way that
Aish.
because a certain individual achieved a certain achievement, now I feel like I'm less of me because I haven't achieved that. So
Yeah.
if I could get just that, then I can self-validate myself with Nami. I'm also a particular human being who can be recognized as this form of a person. On another side, envy too, sort of like as a driving force to abanye abantu. Okay,
Yeah.
you are living such a lavish life. I envy that, but I don't want to take it away from you. So I'm gonna use my envy to build
my own.
myself
Yeah.
and build my own.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it can be a character flaw, it can be a character development.
Yeah,
So
for
it's
sure.
up to how you can perceive
Yeah.
envy.
Because
as an
value
individual.
perception
Did you wanna
is
say
very
anything
important.
about envy or
Okay, what am I saying is I'm one person who's like a believer in hard work pays off.
yeah?
I think you know that.
Hey, not all the time, but okay.
Yeah, not all the
Yeah,
time,
that
but
doesn't
then
necessarily
look at us
mean
today.
success.
yeah, it doesn't. That's what look at us today,
Ah,
nigga. What?
Look at us today, dog.
But then what
Yeah,
am I,
man.
what am I say about it? Ne? It's I may envy you, ne? I might be like, okay, oh, you have this, I wanna have it too, but instead of being like, nah, you don't deserve it, I do. What do I know about if you deserve it or not? Because I don't
Yeah.
know the work you
What
put in
you
to
put
get
in,
I
there.
think that's the actual character flaw of envy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what the other person put into what
As
he
Macaset
has.
was saying.
For
Yes.
sure. For
So
sure.
I'd rather just put in the work, do it myself, and I mean I'ma have that as well. We're on
So-
the same level, so
Agreed.
So for
Yeah.
me, it's also a matter of like, I don't feel like envy should be something you use for. Excuse me, for negativity. Like you can't use it for negativity, man. Use it as positive as possible. But another thing I want to leave the people with is, you're always at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing.
yeah.
You're not missing out on anything, bro.
What
Some
do you
people.
mean by that?
I mean, you probably have planned to be doing something, and if you're not doing that, you're not missing out on anything. You were supposed to be at a. Okay, let me make a relevant example. I wanted to be in uni, but I'm not.
Yeah.
But I'm here,
Yeah.
and I'm doing this.
Yeah.
And this is not even a second place
Yeah.
thing. This is what I was supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
So within everything that happens, it happens for a reason, to a point where it leads you to something bigger,
Yeah.
or something that you are actually destined for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because could have just been improving my life when I can be improving hundreds other people's lives. Answar. So yeah, guys, please don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe, guys.
Road to 300 subs. Of
Guys,
course, we do appreciate the
in
279, but
Invigilators Rahana Karona.
Ish.
We say no, Invigilators. No. Kahana Karona. But guys, also, yeah, no, like, we appreciate all the people that have been continuously supporting us. Shout out to that bro who I saw yesterday. He's already subscribed. Hey, I'd like to see more of that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? He's like, no,
Yeah.
I know you from somewhere, man.
Somewhere.
Then when I said, it's like,
Makasana somewhere.
why you, dog? And he was like, hey, you look different with a beanie. I was like, eh. But we're not there. I was like, hey, to go is to see. But
Ish.
yeah, but guys, shout out to y'all.
yeah, shout out. That's it from
And from
us.
Y2KAY,
All the way, every
Every
day.
day. Yeah, man.
Tyse.
Yes. No, we're nice now.